for our third point of view on the yellow dress, we're looking at a couple of paintings that came afterwards. So we've seen paintings before the yellow dress, we saw the drawings that were made during the yellow dress, and now we're going to look at the place where Matisse was aiming for, where he ended up a few years after the yellow dress was completed. In the large reclining nude, which we're looking at now, we see a figure within a fairly cramped interior. I mean, you know it's an interior, you know she's on some kind of bed with a bedspread of checkered design. We see something above her figure, which is actually a chair with a flower arrangement on it. You have to have that pointed out because otherwise you wouldn't really recognize it. Look at how abstracted she is, and also how she's become monumental in the simplicity of her figure. The pink field of color is almost uninterrupted. You see brush strokes, but you don't see any sort of modeling. Her figure is outlined with darker lines, so you really read her as a flat surface against these patterned designs in back of her. So let's finish up our point of view with this second painting done in 1934 after the yellow dress was completed. It's called The Interior with Dog, and it's actually the first painting that Matisse did after the completion of the Barnes murals. So the great murals of the dance were finished just before he tackled this painting. That partly explains why it's in such an unusually large size, because painting usually was a smaller scale enterprise for Matisse. So in this painting, we see some things that we can pick up from the yellow dress. First of all, look at the layers of decorative detail on the right of the painting. See something white with sort of yellow flowers, or blue with red flowers. The leaves from the flower arrangement, and what appears to be some kind of wallpaper. It looks like each of these patches of color are kind of laid on, and they become somewhat flat. The only thing that's really volumetric is the table, and of course the dog. But again, remember the monumentality that Matisse was trying to reach for in the yellow dress. This is very much present here in this painting.